40% silver Kenley half dollars. I stack them. I'm going to give you guys some reasons why you might want to stack some as well. I got stories from back when I started stacking, back when I was working at the flea market, flipping coins from the flea market, from the coin shows that I went to. I'm going to let you guys know what the customer response was. I've even sold 40% silver on eBay back in the day. I'm going to let you guys know a lot of information about 40% silver today. I hope you stick around for this because I think 40% silver will be, one of the key items in your stacks moving forward. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm about 48 subscribers away from 5,300 of us in the coin shop. Thank you all so much. Let's come join the party if you're not yet subscribed. Don't forget about the Pinbacks giveaway coming up this Saturday, February 22nd. I'll post a link in the comment section below. Look for my pinned comment. Watch that video. Make sure you are subscribed because that's the only way you're going to be able to win, and there's a few other rules as well. Let's just get into it. 40% silver halves. I love them, folks. People back in the day called 90% silver. Don't want it. It's too junky. It's not worth any money. People were thumbing their nose at 40% silver. Some people still do to this day. That's their choosing. All right? I'm not going to tell you that, go buy it. I'm going to tell you what I've done. I'm buying it. Every time I see a deal, if it's either on eBay, wherever, I just picked up two more last night. I picked up two more last night with $8.25 with shipping. They're melting for about $4.80 as according of this video. Yeah, it's just only two more. That's how you win the game, folks. Little by little by little, your stack's going to add up. Do I buy rolls at a time? Yes, when I see a good deal out there. I do buy rolls at a time. Back when I was working at the flea market, going to coin shows in the state of Maine, I was buying rolls for 25 bucks. 40% silver halves. I was flipping them on eBay back then. 35, 38 bucks a roll. Same thing at the flea market. Would sell them individually or buy the rolls. People would say, how can you sell them for so cheap? Hey, I'm getting a deal at the coin shows. People didn't want them back then. Most people didn't want them. I had several people say, why the heck are you even selling those for? They're not worth anything. I says, well, one day they will be worth something. Well, now they're starting to be worth something. 40% silver half, like I said, it's with about $4.80 in melt value now. No, you're not going to be able to go to your local coin shop and get $4.80. No. Most coin shops still don't really want to deal with them. Well, my shop owner is probably have about $10,000-$12,000 in face. Not all at the coin shop. Mostly at his house. He loves them. He's just, every time someone brings them in, we do have them for sale at the shop. We're selling them for $5 a pop. And when silver did get up to about 35 bucks, they were worth about $5.25, $5.35. We were still selling them at $5 a pop. We are going to keep doing that $5 a pop until they go to $5.50. Once they go to $5.50, we're going to raise our price to $1 more for each coin. That is how he's planning to do it. He's kept his prices at a steady price. He's not changed his $5 threshold price for quite a long time. I can't remember the last time he changed that price. But, people are still buying. When we had that rush in 2023 for the 90% silver, people are starting to dabble into 40% silver. We still got people just tapping off their orders to get to the nearest, $100, $50, throw me in a couple 40%ers. That's how we have to do it, folks. Little by little. And when the stuff really hits the fan, trying to keep it clean. When the stuff really hits the fan and the dollar really does just collapse and silver and gold really start taking off, more so silver, since we're talking about 40% silver right now, these things could be worth a lot more than they are now. Who knows? Time will tell. I'm still stacking them when I can find a good deal. Yes, our sponsor, Pinbacks, PIMBX, does sell them. Dollar face. What a better way to get people educated with silver coinage right now. They're cheap, folks. They're cheap. You know, even if you pay a little over mil value for these right now, they're cheap. It's a good way to get the kids involved. Easter's coming up. It's what a better way to get the kids involved, get your neighbors involved, whoever, your friends, other family. They're cheap. It's a cheap way of getting people involved with silver. And you know, when people see $half, they don't see them every day in circulation. They're going to hang on to them. Explain to them these are worth a little bit more than 50 cents. Explain that to them. Maybe it'll get them interested in stacking silver for now. The more people we can get educated on stacking silver now, the better off we all going to be. Those people are going to be a lot better off, even if they just have 40% silver halves. Yeah, 90% silver is better. 1 ounce rounds are better. 1 ounce eagles, whatever. But when you're dealing with small transactions, $4.80 a pop, that could be one transaction down the road. That could be a couple of pounds of tomatoes. That could be 5, 6, 8 pounds of bananas down the road. You know, it's really a shame that almost 2 of these halves that you see buys a dozen and a half of eggs. I mean, that's where we're at, folks. That is, just keep that in mind. 2 of these buys about a dozen and a half of eggs. That's what they cost right about now. Just keep that in mind as we move forward with higher and higher prices on goods and services. You buy today, you're gonna make it on the back end. You know, my cost average for these is probably right around, I want to say about $3.90 to probably $4.20 a pop. They're worth about $4.80 each today. I've done quite well with them. I'm still trying to get 950 more before the end of the year's out. I do have a lot. I'm not going to, you know, in this bet, you see a portion of what I have. I'll tell you, I got 1,150 of them in this bag right here. I mean, I'm going to cover up the pinback sign for a minute. That bag has chock full with 40% is in there. Yeah. You know, I also do roll hunting, folks, on the half-dollar rolls. You don't find them all the time, but when you find them, you get them for face value. If you don't want to buy them, that's fine. Go to your bank. Do your roll hunting. You might find a couple. You might even find a 90% out there as well. But if you don't want to mess with eBay, if you don't want to mess with anything like that, Pinbacks does have them for sale. Check them out. Channel sponsor, Pimbex. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. That is way, and the reason why I say it, no, I don't make a commission off of Pinbacks. They give me a flat rate. That was the deal. And that will help with future giveaways with Pinbacks. The more people that can come to say, I heard about you guys from Coin Shop Chris, they're going to make a note of it. They're going to do bigger giveaways down the road. As of now, 40%. Yeah, I'm still stacking slowly. Will I get to my goal for the rest of this year? Well, we're getting into March. You know, I've probably added about 150 to this bag since then. Yes, I got some more in rolls too. They're not nicer ones as well. Yeah, this roll, folks, I picked up on eBay probably about maybe a month and a half ago. Maybe, if that, a month ago. Look at the shape they're in. They're all in pretty much BU shape. And they came with a tube I paid $82.50 for. So figure that. There's 20 in a row. Yeah, I got a good deal on these, you know. You know, I put in sometimes crazy offers on eBay. And like I did last night, the person wanted 99 cents, $1.25 to start the bidding. I offered them $7. The person took the $7 plus the $1.25. Look, it's only 2 coins, right? But those 2 coins add up. And just think about transactions down the road. If silver really takes off down the road, I'm going north of 50 now. Say 85, 100, 200. These things are going to be worth quite a bit, folks. If silver does get to, let's say, Lynette Zane's price of $2,000, each 40% silver half would melt for $295. Think about that. I'm not saying silver's going to go to $2,000. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying if we get that big reset, like a lot of people are saying, it could happen. Not saying you're going to get rich. That's not what I'm saying here at all. We really don't want the dollar to go bye-bye, but I think it's going to go bye-bye. Will we hit the $2,000? I don't think so. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that number's a little crazy, but she's done the math, and she's, right on, I think she's right on point. It could get there. I'm not claiming it will. All right, I'm not claiming it will. I'm still stacking, as most of you guys know, 40% silver halves. I think it'd be a good idea, my opinion, not financial advice. This is just my opinion. Get some rolls in your stack. Save it for your kids. Get the kids start stacking with 40s now, because get your neighbors, like I said, get your friends. It's cheap. Birthday presents, Easter gifts coming up. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Get people interested, because the half dollars, again, we don't see all the time. I want to take the moment to thank every single one of you for listening today. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to our sponsor, Pinbacks. Thank you guys for sponsoring the channel. This sponsorship would not be possible without viewers like you. You guys watching these videos as well. You guys help me get this sponsorship. The viewers. I want to thank you guys for that. I'm being dead honest with you when I say I don't make a commission. Call Michael. Call Brian up. Let him know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Talk to the owners of the company. Reach out. The more people we can get on our side, like your local coin shop, like Pinbacks, like myself, maybe some other YouTubers you folks watch, like Sullivan Metal. Great channel. Sal's really a good guy. He's number one. You guys watch him the most. Out of everybody else between my channel and his, he pops up number one. That says a lot. He's been out some big channels too. But he's been coming up number one on my channel every single day that, we get the things from, trying to think of the word, that we get the settings from YouTube of what you guys are watching. I don't know what you guys are watching personally. I just can see I just can see that you guys watch Sullivan Metal the most out of any other YouTuber besides myself. That says a lot, So I thank you all for that. And number 2 would be Silver Dragons, that you guys watch the most. That's number 1 and number 2. And I think Ball Guy Money would be number 3 as the stats today. That's the word I was looking for, the stats. So YouTube does provide us with those stats. So 3 great channels right there to watch too. I mean, really, you guys are watching the best channels out there. So if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel as well. And if you're not checked out my friend Sobriety in Silver, check his channel out too. He's growing too. He talks about sobriety. He talked about his alcohol use a lot. He talked about his drug use. He don't use drugs. He don't use alcohol no more. He's stacking silver. He's changing his life for the past 3 years. Congratulations to Sobriety in Silver. You've done a good job, my friend. And I support you 100% as well. So, thank you all for listening to me ramble about 40% silver today. Keep stacking, folks. It's going to be fun to see what happens down the road. And to the next video, Coin Shop Chris is now out.